Good morning, everybody. I think I'm going to try to get a video in. I've been on vacation, but I'm going to do this, which is a quick advertisement, and then I'm going to try to get a video in as well. So hopefully you'll get both of those this week. But I need to advertise October 18th is our Life Together conference. We still have room. We've got a great group coming. We've got some excellent speakers, I think, and presentations to be able to offer you, but there's still room. And so if you haven't signed up yet, you're in the Evansville area, or you can get here on the October 18th. We're starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll provide some breakfast treats during registration. Then we'll start the presentations. We'll stop for lunch. We'll have a Q&A in the afternoon. It's going to be a nice full day. We'll finish up probably a little bit before 3 is what I'm guessing. But all you got to do, you can pay at the door. There's a $15 registration fee. That helps us with the food and everything. But all you have to do is let us know. You can leave it in the comments, send us an email. You can send me an email, Dave, dave.weist@gmail.com or Concordia Evansville @gmail.com. So just let us know that you plan to be here so we have a sense of how much material we need to prepare and food we need to prepare. But we would love to have you come. The theme, if you haven't heard already, is the benefits of storytelling in the Christian community. I was reading an article. This is earlier in the year, and I wrote it down because I knew when I did my particular presentation that this was something that I wanted to keep in mind. But it was an article written by Cheryl Swope, one of our past speakers, in fact, at the very first Life Together conference that we had. And she wrote this. She said, Dante calls nature the child of God. Got it? That's the first part of the quote. Dante calls nature the child of God. That makes sense. And he calls art the grandchild of God. Dante calls nature the child of God and art the grandchild of God. We don't often, for whatever reason, talk about art, and in this case, with our conference, storytelling, as a way in which we get to reflect God. The words we use is like evangelism, right? But it is, and not just evangelism, but teaching, passing on the faith. Art and storytelling plays a really, really important role that we have maybe kind of taken for granted. But it's such a beautiful thing when we get to not really create, but subcreate something. We're reflecting the Creator. At least the opportunity is there to reflect the Creator in whatever we create, and that includes the stories that we tell, the stories that we pass on from generation to generation. And so we're going to be talking about that, and we're going to give lots of great examples of that. But we're also going to talk a little bit about you being a storyteller. We're not talking about a published writer, which maybe you are, or maybe you would like to be. That's great. But we're just talking about sharing stories with your family, finding good stories and creating stories, and that sort of stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll hope you join us October 18th. Just let us know. You can pay the $15 at the door. We start at 9 o'clock on that day, October 18th. All right. Hope to see you guys there. God bless you all. And video is forthcoming. Later.